A routine traffic stop
It smells like marijuana coming out of the vehicle.
turns up a possible drug trafficker.
When I encounter people that are doing this for a living, this is the currency I find.
Up in this part of Alaska, your patrol vehicle is mostly an airplane.
North of the Arctic Circle,
One of the harder parts of this case might just be getting there.
wildlife troopers are on the hunt for
You
poachers.
cut the head off and stuff the carcass.
And one of the area's most wanted
Last time he ran on foot, I think they had about 4 or 5 troopers with a canine after him.
leads troopers into a manhunt.
He's gonna run, and I'll probably right behind him.
On the ground now! On the ground now!
Your license is suspended until 2057.
This
Trooper! Hey, trooper!
What is that?
is Alaska State Troopers.
Where's the gun? Where is the gun? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
In the Matsu Valley,
Macom 31 will be turning onto main cell.
the hunt is on for an armed and dangerous man.
He's got 3 different warrants and for a total amount of $25,000. A lot of the troopers out here in the valley know who he is and have been looking for him. Last time he ran on foot, I think they had about 4 or 5 troopers with a canine after him.
The case is personal for Trooper Abraham Garcia.
The last time I saw him at the store here, but I was in civilians with my kids. As soon as he saw me, he took off to the woods.
Troopers recover a stolen RV full of the suspect's looted merchandise.
Look at this. Oh my God.
They stole it to live in because they were kicked out of everything.
Most of that stuff I don't recognize.
But the armed man is still on the loose.
Macom will be 29, 10-8.
29 Tipper.
Really like to get this guy off the streets before he moves locations again, and we're unable to find him for another several months.
Trooper Blake Calhoun stops by a gas station where the suspect's been spotted.
10-4, I'm pulling into the Chevron now. 31, you want me to go around the back?
Yeah, just go in the back. Pick will be back there. Make sure nobody gets in there.
But they come up empty-handed.
He's always ran from law enforcement. He's known to carry firearms, and he's a threat to kill law enforcement in the past. We tried to contact him last weekend at a residence. He ran a vehicle into another vehicle, jumped out, and took off to the woods. He's gonna run, and I'll probably right behind him. I wasn't able to run after him last time. I was in civilian clothes, but it's a little bit different now.
Hey,
Don't
what are you doing, man?
Don't do that.
Stop, what are you doing?
Don't do that.
Stop. Hey, what are you doing? Stop.
Stop resisting.
I'm not.
Put your hands behind your back.
I will.
$5,000 fine and a year in jail.
They've still got calves this time of year. Without Mama, they won't last the winter. You out there with the moose then?
Back on 1B49, 1036. Why aren't they pulling over? They passed several places they could have turned into. Back 49, we're still rolling down Cruzy towards Swanson. We'll be pulling up on West Point Drive. Looks like he's gonna stop. How you doing, sir? Good. You have your license on you?
No, sir. I apologize for that.
How come you don't have a license?
Because I was young and stupid.
So you got a DUI and your license was taken away?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you doing driving today, man?
This is a brand new car for me.
Okay. How much alcohol have you had today, sir?
1 beer.
One beer? Go ahead and hop out of the vehicle for me. I'm going to talk to you back here. Hey, partner, just stay in the vehicle for me. Okay? What are you doing? I didn't say turn around. Come on over here.
Oh.
I smell alcohol on you, and you've been to drink. I am going to ask you these few questions, okay?
Varys gives the man a series of field sobriety tests.
Say the alphabet from the letter E, stopping at P, okay?
A, B, C, D, E, F, E. Stop at what?
E through P.
C, A, B, A.
Start at the letter E and stop at P.
P. A, B, C, D, E, F, A.
That's good. You can stop. Thank you. Good job. Okay.
But I don't think I want to do that.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Okay.
Okay.
You work with
Because I know
me.
I drink
You work
beer,
with
I
me.
know. I just
One
want
beer
to-
is not going to make you over the limit. Okay. Take a deep breath in and blow. Keep blowing. Blow. 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 Go ahead and pull that off and put it in your pocket. You're going to be under the limit. But here's the thing, man. Your license is suspended until 2057. 2057. Your license is suspended for almost the next 50 years.
I thought it was only for 6 more years.
You know what, man? You've got several DUIs. Your license has been revoked numerous times, and you keep driving. Go and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
I got so much work.
Turn around.
What happened, sir? You want to arrest me?
Well, right now, you're under arrest for driving while license revoked. I'll be right with you with your phone, all right?
There.
Out squad all, Prentice County Force, sir.
Fall out! 83 of Alaska's 244 native communities have village public safety officers.
They serve as a law enforcement officer, an EMT, fire response, search and rescue coordination.
He's handcuffed, he's sinking to the bottom. You gotta get him. You ready?
Dahl receives a troubling call from a village almost 80 miles north.
I really didn't look that carcass over that well. I thought, he knows what he's doing. No real excuse. You pull the trigger, you crack it out.
Okay. It's a situation where some local folks in the community have shot some caribou and just left the whole carcass. The concerned citizen seen this going on and was embarrassed about it to the point where he wanted to make the phone call and say, hey, this is going on.
If the hunter left an entire caribou unsalvaged, he could face a year in jail.
A wanton waste is the most serious penalty we have in the Fish and Wildlife regulations, and there's very high fines and seizure of all equipment. Manitoba Pass, there's no roads to it. One of the harder parts of this case might just be getting there. In this part of Alaska, your patrol vehicle is mostly an airplane. And every time we land off airport, which is all we do, you never have a runway, so you never know exactly what you're landing on. These airplanes have 31-inch tundra tires on them, and they absorb a lot of the rocks and a lot of the bumps.
But no matter how many precautions he takes, there's one thing Dahl can't be sure of.
The winds are always a factor in the mountains. I think the weather is something you worry about. Get in and talk to a couple of folks without making too much of a fuss. They're taking the chance to be considered someone who's ratting out other folks in the community, so it's hard for them to do.
After a secret interview with his informant, Dahl finds the suspected illegal hunter.
And we're going to go up there, take a look at the kill sites and see how much meat was left on the carcasses.
But this is where I left my carcass, right here.
You cut the head off?
Yeah.
And left the carcass?
Yeah, the carcass was laying right here.
A bear had grabbed it and drug it along this trail here. You can see his tracks. And he just drug it over here to this pile and buried it.
It looks like a serious case of wanton waste.
I don't like leaving meat out here. The only reason I did that is because it was sick. I was getting ready to, just start skinning it and everything, and I noticed that white stuff dripping down. I was like, what the hell is that? It looked like white toothpaste or something. It was just nasty, and it stunk to high heaven.
Parasitic cyst can inflict caribou and cause pockets of pus in the meat.
I know it's wrong. I've never done it before. I'll never do it, ever.
No, I know. I can tell this was a special circumstance here, like you say. Case solved. Just another day in Manitoba.
300 miles west sits Kotzebue, a gateway to Alaska's Arctic villages and a one-of-a-kind policing experience.
Ready?
Up here, only 7 troopers patrol some of Alaska's most remote towns, and Trooper Gordon Young is one of them.
We're headed to Cayenne, one of the 10 villages in the region. We're going to go and make some contacts with different people and whatever else comes up while we're here. You try and go there with another trooper, but if you're by yourself, it could be 2 hours to get back up. I don't want any issues, because I'll have to take care of it right then and there.
But Young isn't flying alone today.
We're flying with cereal we got on board today and whatever else is underneath. That's basically how they get all their stuff. Everywhere we gotta go is by plane, so it kind of gets old sometimes flying in these small caravans, but summertime, spring, and fall, it's the only way we get to the villages.
Once in Kiana, he meets with the village public safety officer.
Sounds like a plan.
VPSOs provide a full-time law enforcement presence between troopers' regular visits.
For the past month and a half, it's been really nice, really slow. It shows how much progression the village has gotten from when I got here to now. People come to me and say that things are so much better now.
Today, Young checks up on some residents.
Right now, we're going to go check on a gal. She's on probation for a year. I arrested her last fall. She's not supposed to consume any alcohol. State troopers!
With her history, he fears the worst.
Come open the door. How you doing? Can I come in for a second? Just you here? Now, you haven't been drinking today, have you? When's the last time you drank? Is that just Gatorade in there?
People ask me to drink, I say no.
If I needed to get some homebrew today, who could I get it from?
I don't know.
Who's got it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. I'll let you go, okay? People are really friendly. That's why I kind of like Hyanna.
Young takes time to visit with some village elders.
What, we got some salmon, or how many you catch at a time?
He get 15 this morning.
Will you hang them up and dry them out?
Yeah, some we do.
Oh, you okay.
There's some geese and ducks. Springtime, and they usually do some beavers.
What does beaver taste like?
Different than muskrat, it's different than anything else, but it's good when they're fresh. I got some salmons and now I got some whitefish and I got some trout. That's how we stack them.
During winter, we unplug these. It's so cold out here, we don't need electricity.
For Native Alaskans, hunting and fishing have been a way of life for thousands of years. But even America's remotest corners still feel the effects of modernity.
The back way is getting lost a little bit. All these TVs they got and iPods and all that, everything's changing. They don't worry about
We'll see you later. Thank you for your time.
the field in Alaska.
Dog in the roadway.
And sometimes troopers return the favor.
I've been on a couple calls where there's a report of an animal down, and you show up, and it's, it's never a happy thing. That's what we kind of try to prevent people speeding on the road,
He heads to the scene, hoping he doesn't have to act as highway cleanup crew.
Fairbanks, we're going to be at 1589 Farmers Loop Road. There's a dog in the middle of the roadway. Come here, hi. What are you doing? Can't be out here in the roadway. Come here, let's go off on the road. Come here. Come here. We have Lucy running down the middle of Chino Pump Road. It's not a good place for a dog with all these hills. So we're gonna see if we can find her owner. Hi, this is Trooper Mount, the Alaska State Troopers. Do you have a dog named Lucy? Yeah, if you could bring your vehicle down to the roadway, I'll just wait here for her. She's very obedient and a good girl. She just wants to find her home.
The owner's on his way, and Mao is relieved not to be the bearer of bad news.
Gotta hold your family. Most of the times when I deal with somebody, it's a negative connotation, and everybody's having a bad day usually when they talk to us. We call them hard contacts. For every hard contact we have, we need soft contacts to make people realize that, we are here to help. If I'm helping these people out and, I don't have to go knock on their door saying, that their poor Lucy was hit by a car, that just makes things a little better at the end of the day. Isn't that right? Yeah, you're a good girl. Hi, you the owner of Lucy? Just saw her running down the road and saw it was a little odd, so we came in and stopped her. And
so we live out there. She must have got out of the deck.
She's a very obedient dog.
She's a very, very good dog.
She's been sad for me. Have a great day, okay? Yep.
Thank you. All right, let's go home.
Back in the Matsu Valley, it's another unpredictable Friday night for Trooper Veris.
With a limited amount of troops, bad guys hear that and they say, let's call in a fake burglary at this place and then tear up the other side of town.
Clear to copy, anything right away. The email is where you passed out behind the wheel of the blue S03E06 pickup.
We've got a report of a male slumped over the wheel of the car. From personal experience, it's going to be one of two things. One, he's highly intoxicated, whether it be drugs or alcohol, or two, there could be a possible medical condition. So, all I can tell you is if a moose jumps out, duck. Just got to be careful. I don't know what this guy's going to have on him or what his frame of mind's going to be. Back for 1023. Mac 40, I'm searching for the male on foot near the vehicle. Well, the engine's still warm. What the heck is going on? We're gonna go through the woods here. And I gotta tell you, by seeing the ammo in this truck, he's probably armed. Hey, troopers. State troopers. I don't know where he went.
Hey, trooper! 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 Hey, trooper!
Boy, we're looking for you. We're getting concerned about you guys.
Oh, we're only gone for about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah. You want to see your license or anything?
Yeah, if you guys got your IDs, that'd be great.
Okay, that's cool.
Got any firearms on you?
Oh, no.
Where'd you go, man?
I just walked all the way down this road, or down the power line, and just kept walking and walking and walking.
We get cottonwood bark, and we're always looking for cottonwood bark.
Hey, partner, can you do me a favor? See that trooper car over there?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go stand in front of those headlights for me? Who was driving the vehicle?
Oh, I am.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one of you was lying in the ditch?
I wasn't lying in the ditch.
Okay. These folks
I
called up and said, one of you, who was in the car with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
And who's this walking up on foot over here, do you know?
I'm not sure.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Heck, I couldn't find my brother's car.
Oh, what were you looking for? Did they call you?
What?
Did they call your car?
No.
Why were you out looking for it?
Well, they were out looking for some, what is it called?
They were out looking for what?
The willow. Diamond willow.
Diamond
willow.
So were you in the car with them?
At any time?
Yeah, when they parked the truck here. We're just trying to figure out what's going on, man.
Really? Well, there's nothing going on.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just looking for Diamond Willow.
Okay. Who's driving? Who's driving?
Yes.
All right. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I've had a few beers.
Yeah. Okay. Has had anything to drink?
No, nothing.
Hang out here for just a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to tell you something real quick, man. Okay? I've been real nice, but guess what? You already lied to me, okay? I already talked to him, and he told me, okay?
Oh, okay.
So who's driving the truck?
Was.
Yeah. Why are you lying to me?
There's breathalyzers out.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm not too worried about it.
I just don't want him to get busted.
The man has a state-issued breathalyzer lock on his ignition.
Have you been drinking all the time?
Nope. I will take a breathalyzer.
Drink it all the time?
No, it's not drink.
Okay. But he has a breathalyzer.
He has a breathalyzer.
So I'm going from person to person to person. You're the last stop, man. Okay? I just told your buddy. Kind of got half the story here. So why don't you tell me what's going on? Who drove the vehicle here?
Did?
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. You lie to me one more time, I'm going to throw you in handcuffs and take you to jail.
Okay, I did. I drove the vehicle here.
Take your hands out of your pockets for me.
Okay.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I haven't drank, drugged, nothing.
Back up for a second, man. You keep like getting close to me. I don't like that. I got a bubble here. If your ID device is broken,
Well,
listen. Okay. Just listen. If it's broken, have someone else drive.
I'm gonna.
Okay? If I catch you driving and it's broken, I'm going to take you to jail. Hang on here for a second.
Veras finally gets the story straight on who drove the truck. As for the rest of the story,
I have no clue what they're doing out here. 49. If you can check, see if we've had any alarms or recent burglaries in this area. They said they're out trying to get bark at 10 o'clock at night. I'm just not buying it.
but dispatch confirms no other suspicious activity in the area.
So I got a question to ask you, man, and I'm just going to be blunt. Don't you find it a little odd that you're out here doing what you say you're doing?
No, I do this all the time.
I don't see any wood in your car.
I usually bring it with me, but...
Okay? I have a problem with 3 grown men wandering around the woods in a residential area claiming to look for trees. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But guys, we got a lot of burglaries, a lot of break-ins. Okay? On top of that, are you a liar?
I'm not a liar.
You're not a liar, but you lied to me.
Well, I don't want to...
But here's the thing. You tell me you're not a burglar, you tell me you're not a liar, but you lied to me. So I it's hard for me to take someone's word on that. 2 out of 3, you lied to me tonight. The only one who's intoxicated didn't lie to me. I assume you were the one who was left here by the truck?
Yeah, we don't want to be around it. I'm drunk.
All right. I appreciate you being honest with me.
Thank you.
Maybe in the future a little less alcohol on you, all right?
Yeah, I know.
Here you go,
That's
sir.
what everybody says.
You guys have a good day, all right?
Thank you.
Another call in the valley. Never know what you're going to get.